Mic check. Zoinks. Okay. Hello, everyone. Welcome into Last Protagonist Plays The Messenger. I hope you guys are doing well. So I did not realize my mic was not working. That is on my end. If you are new to the channel, I'm Last Protagonist. I like to play a bunch of Metroidvanias and Soulsborne games and looking at the lore. Just yesterday, we finished our playthrough of Axiom Verge 2, which was really good. The lore was really great. And today we'll be playing The Messenger for the couple days into the lead up into the launch of SAROS. And I don't know how long this game is, so that might be a bit of a mistake, but Metroidvanias typically aren't super long. So anyway, at the western edge of a fallen world lies a cliffside village. Harboring the last survivors of the human race, those who chose exile over death. They train day and night, confined to their hideout, their legacy cursed, survival their sole purpose. Legend warns of the demon army, bound to strike again, eager to completely eradicate humans. Fortunately, legend also tells of a hero flying in from the Western Ocean to bring protection and knowledge. On a day that begins like so many others, a young ninja is about to be visited by the Western hero. And sent on a perilous journey into this merciless world to carry a scroll paramount to the clan's survival. That's a ninja scroll. The game. Cool. So, I flubbed my intro because I didn't realize I was muted before. Well, I wasn't muted. It's that because I plugged in the controller, it kind of messed up with the OBS settings, which I should have remembered, but I fixed the system settings and whatnot. So anyway, I learned about The Messenger kind of surprisingly recently. Robbie, you said you haven't played this. I think this would be... Mic check. Sunk Scoob? Alright. So where did I cut off for you guys? Why do we never get to play as the demon? What was that game for Super Nintendo? Seven Saga? I think you get to play as a demon in that game. Guys lost me like a minute ago. Okay, I'll just restart. I was doing the intro. Hopefully you guys heard that. If not, rip. So anyway, Robbie, you said you've never played this game. I think this would be a game you enjoy. It's a Metroidvania. I only learned about this a couple months ago, and I was like, bro, how have I not heard about this? This game looks awesome. So I think it'd be a good one to play in between SAROS and its launch. I'm not going to get the early access launch of SAROS, because quite frankly, I think that stuff is kind of lame. So anyway, let me welcome back in everybody, even though I did it earlier. We had some more people join, and I was muted, unfortunately. So anyway, Metal Wolf, Robbie, Astinex, Hilko, Stella, how's it going, you guys? Nice to see you all. Alright. Whoops. Can I just go forward, or do we have a default name? No? If not, I guess we'll just stick with last. I'm not sure. Whoops. Alright, it doesn't let me just fast forward. Another day and still no sign of the so-called Western hero. Training used to be fun, but all we do now is memorize boring prophecies. Demon army this and magic scroll that. Nothing's happened in centuries, so why are we still hiding? Wish I could just leave this place and go explore the world. How's the sound balance for you guys, by the way? Gather around, everyone! History lesson is about to begin. Oh great, another lecture. I guess I should at least show up this time. No double jump. No dash. I have no idea what the control scheme is like. I guess it'll tell us. Jump, rope, dart. Okay. Attack, shuriken. Map, LB. Light foot, Tabi. Oh, so that's dash. Or, I'm assuming. Maybe not. Does nothing. So we're gonna have to get that upgrade. Hey, Mail Laser, welcome back in. Yeah, how is the sound balance for you guys? Especially now that we have more regular music and whatnot. It's a genie bottle. No mantling. Right on time to try the new course. Show us your cloud step technique. Jump, hit, jump. Okay, cool. It's a neat little on-brand tutorial. So you get infinite jumps. It's not just like a one and done. This reminds you of the classic Ninja Gaiden? Something like that, yeah. Cool. Well, look who decided to grace us with their presence. Have you done your reading? Ever the rebel. Alright, I could turn the music down a little bit. Thank you, Meow. Let's bring it down over here. How is that? What's the point? All we do is rot in this hideout anyway. I see that importance of our ancestors' wisdom is lost on you, but let me assure you that the threat of the demon army is very real, and should they... Exclamation points. They have returned! This is all wrong. The Western hero is supposed to save us. Watch out! Oh, hell yeah. Throwing us into the action already? I like the background. And of course, the very NES retro-esque fire sound effects. Big nostalgic. Don't go! You're not ready! Ah! Burn it all! Bring the humans to their knees! Not so fast, big boy. Oh? And who might you be? Are you really all they've got?
Pathetic. Prepare to die. That sound. Impossible. It seems luck is with you this day. Armathazel! Yes, my king? Keep an eye on this worm. Certainly, my king. Count your blessings, ninja. My minions will make short work of you in the autumn hills.
Are you the Western hero? Something like that. To be honest, I got here way too late. As you look like the most capable around here, I have a task of the utmost importance for you. Take this scroll and carry it across the island. You need to reach Glacial Peak Summit, where 3 sages will be waiting for you. But who are you? And why is this scroll important? You will find answers along the way. Head for the village gate now. The Shroud of Night will be your only protection to make it through the autumn hills. Godspeed, messenger. You got the scroll. You have been chosen to be the messenger, tasked with carrying the scroll across the accursed world. Wait, he just teleported? Then why did he need the eagle? Anyway, Chadwick, welcome back. How's it going? Is this Dark Souls 4? I'm not sure what clan we are just yet, but we do have a ninja scroll. That's for sure. Green Hill caught on fire. It's Sonic Act 1, or is that Act 2 when it gets on fire? And so you are chosen. Godspeed, messenger. Wait, what about the training dudes? I can never ever go back. Enter the ninja. Beat the intro without dying? How could you die? I even tried to fall off to the left. Autumn Hills. Oh man, this is crunchy. Let me turn down the music on my end a little bit. Holy crap, a game where the sound effects aren't obnoxiously loud off the rip. Oh, so we collect things inside the lanterns too. That makes sense. That's cool. It's a Koopa Troopa! 3 hits. Okay, so even hitting enemies will allow us to regain our jump. I don't know if those spikes are insta-death, but I kind of also don't want to find out. Assuming that's a health vial. Okay, so it's a one-shotter. Okay, enemies respawn. Can't deflect. Robbie, you noticed on the shop this game's on sale for $4, but it's going to be a hard choice of this and Infernax. I've never heard of Infernax. Although, to be fair, I only recently learned about this as well. Oh, so there was like a combo because we were hitting the person. That's telling me to die. Alright, so there's going to be blind jumps and blind falls, so not every pit is a pit. Oh, this kind of reminds me of Chican the Forever Man. What the hell? It's a room with tiles. What does it do to here? Ah, the messenger. I wasn't expecting you so soon. What is this place? This is the shop. Doesn't look like a shop. Do I look like a shopkeeper? Anyways, so I'm this mystic character who will be mentoring and supporting you on your epic quest to save the world. All you need to do is take the scroll to the top of a faraway mountain where 3 sages from my order will be waiting for you. Your orders? Slow down. That was way too much text for one dialogue box. So we have 4th wall breaking, okay. Look, just keep going eastwards and make sure you grab all these time shards you see lying around. I can use them to upgrade your abilities and artifacts. First one is on the house. Enjoy! You got the climbing claws. Press against walls while airborne to stick to them. Need anything? What do you want to chat about? Climbing claws. So, climbing claws? Oh yeah, you can press against walls to cling to them and climb at your leisure. Makes sense. The way everything looks, it just felt like I should be able to do that. Okay. Yes, that's why John Guyton invented them decades ago. John Guyton. Who's John Guyton? Never mind. Just an acknowledgement I needed to get out of the way. I don't get it. Some will. That's cute. Very cute. What is this place? Seriously though, where are we? Curious, are we? In time, you will come to realize that the question is not where, but when. That's it? Listen, I know you're still new to this, but you have to be pretty naive to expect anything other than cryptic information so early in your adventure. Wouldn't you rather go back into the action anyway? Just buy a health upgrade or something and be on your way. Kids these days. Any stories to share? Of course! Here's one for you. There once was a servant who didn't know how to read. The day came where his master asked him to read something for her, to which he replied, "I'm sorry, my lady, I can't read." That reply immediately got him fired. So he went out into the streets looking for a tea house to relax and accept the bad news. When he couldn't find any, he reckoned he probably wasn't the only one to wish there was a tea house in this small town, so he opened up his own. It really picked up, so he built many more and became rich in the process. One day, his accountant asked him to review a piece of a document, to which he replied he didn't know how to read. The accountant, who couldn't believe his ears, said, "If you became a millionaire without even knowing how to read, just imagine where you could be if you could read." "Oh, I know exactly where I would be," the rich man replied. "I would be a servant." The end. What? I don't see how this applies to my adventure. It doesn't. You ask for a story. More like the long version of When Life Gets You Lemons. Alright, since you don't seem to appreciate me sharing some clever material for your next party, I suggest you move on. Chadwick, the last time you spent $4 on a game, you're massively disappointed. That Robotech one. Yeah. That's unfortunate, man. Concealed arm guards make you more resistant. Enemies will sometimes drop a health potion. Checkpoints restore HP up to 5 and fill all keys. Tapping your mines, key charges, allowing you to throw energy shuriken with Y. Attack enemy projectiles. Empower your attacks, letting you destroy enemy projectiles. You can even cloud step off of them. Underwater dash. Oh, so we're too poor for the shuriken. That's fine. I think I want to be able to deflect attacks first. Question mark? Oh, that's a really tough choice, honestly. I can't afford this right now, so maybe I'll just click it right now. Although he did say the first one was on the house. He lied. Oh, no, I guess it was the claws. Never mind. Hilka, your dilemma is whether to get Blasphemous for €6. I enjoyed Blasphemous quite a bit. I think it's a pretty good game, especially at that price point. We're going to Narnia. Please don't touch the cabinet. I already told you the cabinet is off limits. Believe me, you're not ready for what's in there. Oh, that makes me want to go in this even more now. You think I could just barge into my lab and go through my stuff like you own the place? There's no skeleton in there, I promise. Hey, don't touch. It's empty anyway. Don't make me lock it. Why don't you put that curiosity to good use in the outside world and maybe, I don't know, save humanity? If you touch that again, you'll have to sit through my boring story. I'm warning you, it's boring. It's philosophical. I'll even remove your ability to skip what I'm saying. Oh god, that's a pretty good threat. This is your last warning. You better make sure you have some time ahead of you if you're going to touch that again. You asked for it. Don't say I didn't warn you. You know, it gets pretty lonely out here, so I have a lot of time to think. The one thing that keeps bugging me is this concept of happiness. Everyone seems to be looking for it. Some pretend to have it, but no one can really explain what it is. I think I finally cracked that code. You see, everyone has goals. So you think, oh, when I have this, I'll be happy, or when I achieve that, I'll feel eternal bliss. Some people are looking for love or acceptance, while others simply hope Devolver will sign their kick-ass game. From my perspective, sitting here at the end of time and being visited by countless travelers, I came to realize something very important. Goals don't make people happy. They defer happiness into the future to when the goal will be achieved. This can only fail because once you reach your goal, you are not the same person you were when you set out to achieve it. And what's more, your mindset is to chase something instead of enjoying what you have. So there you have it. Happiness is not a goal or a state, it's a system. You optimize your environment and cherry-pick the people around you. So that every day you're just stoked to live your own life, and you don't need to defer any joys because you optimize the present moment. Now, I don't know whether that was cheesy or insightful or even just annoying, but I need to optimize my own life, and that implies that you stop trying to open my cabinet, so I really hope I bored you to death. Fine, I won't open it. Feel lectured on happiness. You should see what I did to the last traveler who got nosy.
Hey, I heard that.
Please don't touch the cabinet. Right. It's looping. It's that kind of humor. Did I miss one of these already? I felt like maybe I should have been able to buy the shuriken. Oh, so we can't grab onto those at all. So we're able to hit both lanterns on the way down, which might not be useful, but I think it will be. Or is that how ninja is that? Attack your first enemy projectile. This definitely gives old school NES vibes, even beyond just the visuals. Even this kind of level design kind of reminds me of old titles. What was it called? Wizardry? There's like some wizardy type game. There was like a forest very early on that kind of reminded me of what we just went through. Alright, so if enemies can drop the time fragments. Okay, it's not an instant death. That was 3 points of health though, so that wasn't great for me. It's blue! Dabba dee dabba die. What? Should be able to get back, right? Oh, you can swim. Interesting how got like the sound muted somewhat. Not like muted, but it's muted but not deafened. So we can't swim against the current. My foot. Oh, so we go to the shop every time? Press A while being knocked back to do an air recovery jump. That sounds really good. Although being able to boost forward would be quite nice as a whale. Cost 200. So we need 80. So do we have 3 shurikens to work with? Yeah, okay. That's unfortunate. Alright, so these things seem to be impervious to everything. Can I drop through this? No. Oh, so this is probably just for getting a jump, huh? Because that's a sheer clip. Can I hit them through the wall? I can't. Oh, rip. Maybe I need that dude. Let's reset this area. I can't get him. It's more fun this way. Oh, so we can get key back from those. Interesting. Oh. This is broken, perhaps? So we can't go to the shop? I can't go any lower. I was gonna try to see if I could finesse wall jump up cliff sides like that, even if I didn't expect anything to be up top there. This got me. What is this? Oh, it's just a safe. This kind of reminds me of Shovel Knight. It's a coin! Challenge expected. Destroy your first power seal. So it seems you're one to wander off the beaten path. What was that big green object? Oh, you mean that thing you just smashed instead of collecting? It's a power seal. There are many others like this one, but to be honest, I'm not really sure what they do. I can tell you that finding them all is optional, but if you're the kind of adventurer that likes to go for the extra challenge, you'll want to keep an eye out for hidden rooms. And who knows, it may or may not unlock an overpowered upgrade. Anyway, I'll be in my shop. A frog coin or a power seal? Wait, can I break these? Can't aim down, okay. These look totally breakable. gonna bother me. Yeah, I think I'm definitely gonna want that recovery jump thing. Huh? So we hit something that's off screen up at the top. This game doesn't have a fourth wall, does it? No, it does not. What are you doing, little boy? Hey. Level boss. Looks like you're almost at the end of this area. Did I forget to mention there's a giant leaf monster guarding the exit? You did. Haha! That look on your face! Don't worry, my dear adventurer. Leaf monsters only come out during a full moon. Oh. Is it a full moon right now? Yes. Oh, that's... I didn't mean to... Well, good luck. I think maybe we'll go for the key charge next. Either that or simming. What's with the big mysterious chest? It appeared when you smashed your first power seal. You still need to smash 44 power seals to open that. Ah, okay. Yeah, it was the doggy. Kind of reminds me of Woodman's area. Leaf guy aside. It's moving! Ah! He threw a donut at me! Oh, so those are his leaves, and once they're gone, you can hurt him. Don't know if I can parry those, but I don't think it's a good time to find out. Lord, he's jumping. Ow. I don't know if I can hit him up there. Lord, he's blinking. I tried ducking, I was too slow. Oh, that wasn't too bad. If we beat this dude, we'll be able to beat Airman? Oh, H&O. Airman got Tao Senai. Which is a reference to a Japanese viral video about how somebody can't beat Airman. Forlorn Temple. I should have gone back and talked to the shop guy, huh? Cool soundtracks. Current area. Forlorn Temple, huh? That's a sad one. How so? Haven't paid much attention during history lessons, have you? Adventure types rarely do. I get it. So the short of it is, that four-headed monster who would have killed you earlier if that cooler-than-you hero hadn't intervened, that's the Demon King. He brought his armies to the human realm many centuries ago and destroyed their stronghold, forcing them to retreat into hiding. And he's been sitting on their throne ever since. You mean, this is all that is left of the human legacy? For what it's worth, I'm sorry. No way! I'll go and take down that Demon King right now. You wouldn't be the first to try. Well, I can't just stand by while some evil monster goes over my people's misery. You're still too weak to consider taking on even a second in command. I'm going. I bet you can't even make it to the entrance without falling into the pit. Watch me. Oh, I will. Any stowies? Of course, here's one for you. There once was a princess looking for a suitable husband. She sent an invitation to all neighboring princes stating that the main trait she was looking for was sensitivity. Contenders came and went, attempting to pass her test. You will be my guest tonight, said the princess would explain. All I need you to do is sleep on that pile of mattresses. I was wondering if it was the story. I don't even know why. I mean, it's probably a riff on the Princess and the Pea and the bowling ball and whatnot, but anyway. The next morning, she would ask them how their night was. I had the best sleep of my life, each would reply, confident that they had proved they didn't fear the dark or that they could be easy guests. They were all promptly dismissed. One day, an especially sensitive prince reported he couldn't sleep at all. I don't know what was up with that pile of mattresses, he went on. Hello, girl. It looked comfortable enough, but when I laid on it, it was like I had a fork stuck in my kidney. They got married the next day. Oh, everyone knows that story. There was a pea underneath the pile so that someone who's extremely sensitive wouldn't be able to sleep. Yes, but have you ever heard of what happened after? Huh? For the first few weeks, everything was amazing. The prince would always complain. Just the guy she asked for. When the soup wasn't too hot, it's the cutlery that was too cold. When the music wasn't too loud, the paintings were uninspired. And when the clothes weren't itchy, he said something else, I don't know. Until one day, just like that, it dawned on the princess that she was in a toxic relationship. Not only was her husband a drag, she had voluntarily picked him for exactly that reason. It dawned on her just like that, how this whole love story was nothing more than two people whose dysfunctions matched like puzzle pieces. Incredibly humbled by regal standards, she realized that she was the only constant in all her problems, delved into personal growth, then got a divorce. She lived happily ever after. The end. What are you saying? When the clothes weren't itchy, the poems were predictable. Okay. The princess was the problem there, huh? But he never complained about her. Oops, I didn't mean to click that. I never learned how to read. Actually, if you have a messenger that can't read, that's probably a good thing, because then they won't steal your messages, right? Can we just not grip that, or am I not getting enough? distance. Ooh. We're gonna mess up a bird's nest, aren't we? Be lootful and multiply. Destroy a big-time shard. We don't need no little-time shards. Hope this Phelps. Buy the swim dash upgrade from the shop. Probably should have saved up for the key thingy. These are gonna break, aren't they? This really is Airman stage. Look what you did, Astanix. Catacombs. Oh, you scared me. I thought you were an undead. What kind of creature are you? You've never seen a Phobkin? Phobkin? We are a tribe of builders. Technically very hardworking, but every one of us is cursed by a unique fear which we are named after. What's your name? Necro. Necro? So you fear the dead and somehow ended up in the catacombs? Ironic, isn't it? I fell while trying to repair the temple ruins above and was instantly paralyzed by all this morbidity. Anyway, thanks for snapping me out of it. I really should get back to work. This music's pretty cool. Never learned to read? Are you Jared? 19? What is Jared 19? I was making a Smash Brothers reference. When you, is it Pit or is it, what's his name? Shulk. It's probably Pit, right? I'm pretty sure it's Pit. If you beat Pit and knock him off the stage, sometimes he'll be like, I never learned how to read, as he flies off into the distance. It's one of my favorite Smash Brothers quotes. Oh, it's an old Vine. Bro, how is Vines coming up twice? First we got Rat in the Cord, now Stella. Stella's probably been influenced by Rat. Hi, I'm Jared, 19, and I never effing learned how to read. I don't think I've seen that one. Although, to be fair, there's a bunch of vines that I didn't see. I was trying to find the one where the dude just, like, jumps in a shop and I think he, like, hits his head on something high. One of the very first viral vines. So there's like a trap. Stella, you think about a lot of the vines all the time. Oh, really? What are some of your favorites? That's cool. So these things speed up when you're on the same elevation as them. Interesting. Something changed because we beat them all? I don't know if we're gonna fall while we do the dash. Oh, we don't. Okay. That's the third vine you've referenced today? Jeez. Current area. Hey, you made it to the catacombs. Okay, anything I should know? Not really, it's pretty standard stuff. Skeletons. And bats. Oh, evil wizards too? You bet. Necromancer even took over. Spooky. Cliched. I suggest you get this area out of the way. There are more original ones lined up. What do you do here? I study magic. Can you teach me? Not really. Why not? Because you're not ready. Ready for what? For magic! Come on, you just asked. No, but I meant... Believe me, learning magic is a lot harder than following a conversation. Hey, how did that epic raid on the Demon King go? Did you manage to save the world and restore your people's honor? It's not fair. The bridge was in shambles. Well, you wouldn't have much of an adventure if you faced off against the big villain right away now, would we? Wonder if there's a new game plus you could do that. That'd be pretty dope. Have any stories to share? Of course, here's one for you. There once was a poor old lady who had nothing in life save for a small shack and a pear tree. Her name was Madame Misery. Her whole family ate misery, and sometimes there wasn't even enough misery to go around. One day, she was visited by a starving beggar who asked whether she had any food to spare. She didn't, but her heart was as big as her situation was unfortunate. So she served the beggar a few clumps out of the tasteless broth she had simmering, then invited him to help himself to a few pears. The beggar removed his cloak, revealing himself as a deity. He was disguised as a beggar to see whether there was any kindness left in the world. Touched by Madame Misery's generosity, he offered to grant her a wish. Let me guess, she didn't want anything and it's a moral about living frugally? No, this is good, let me continue. She mentioned a lot of people were stealing her fruits, which had jeopardized her chance to eat every day. Her wish was simple. An enchantment on her pear tree said it would trap anyone who stole from it until she decided to free them. The divine visitor granted her wish and took his leave. Time went by and she scolded many thieves, but soon realized that most of them were starving children. She decided to take it upon herself to feed and educate them, and soon became the pillar of a thriving new generation. Ever happy and generous, Madame Misery got so old that her face looked like an elephant's knee. That's a good description right there. And then one day, death came for her. Death, following the protocol, inquired about her last request. I would like to eat one last pear from my tree, she said. Would you be kind enough to grab one for me? Death climbed into the tree to grab a pear, getting trapped in the process. The old lady decided to never let death out of the trap, and since then, there has been misery in the world. The end. Right? What's the moral? Being selfish justifies being selfish later? Generosity begets misery? I don't know, it's a fairy tale for kids. I just thought the idea of death trapped in a pear tree was interesting. I felt like Death shouldn't have gotten trapped, because wasn't her request of the deity to make it so that whoever stole from the tree would get got? Not. But, like, Death wasn't stealing, he was actually following the request. Oh no, what am I doing? This is gonna start moving. You know? Gotta break it. Cool, we got health. Oh, now those barriers are gone. Okay, interesting. Hey, Logos, how's it going? When you want to make jokes but also don't want to sound rude. It's good to have that kind of restraint. Not everybody can or does. I wonder what's up with those things. Oh no. I knew it. No, it's not. I wonder if we're gonna have invisible walls at some point. Oops, jumped too soon. They're gonna try to squish me. All right. I don't know if this is a death pit. We haven't run into one of those before yet, right? Alright, so it doesn't let me slide down. That might be good to know about. Maybe we'll get an upgrade to break that stuff sometime. kind of feel like there's almost no reason to not be swinging in this game. What the hell is that? It's the wizards! Comic! I was like, what's going on? Moved automatically. Boss time? Mini boss time? Oh no! Okay, I thought they were like doubly splitting. Interesting. Hey, Global, how's it going? Back at it again at Krispy Kreme. Yeah, Krispy Kreme? I haven't had a Krispy Kreme in a long time now that I think about it. Speaking of which, oops. How'd that even happen? Why am I so bad? Oh, a new customer. Who the hell's this? What happened? I almost died just there. Strictly speaking, you did. What? But how? My name's Quarble. Quarble? At your service. I'm the one you never would have met had you had any skills. The gist of it is, I have a magic ring that allows me to control space and time. So whenever you're about to die, I'll appear to stop everything and teleport you back to the latest checkpoint. Okay. What's the catch? Well, for one, you will still feel agonizing pain every single time. Also, I'm keeping track of your debt in my little notepad. So I'll stick around to steal your loot until either we're even or I'm bored. I mean, I can let you die if you prefer. Seems we have a deal. Glad we see eye to eyes. Carry on, then. Eye of the shareholder. Meet Warble. Dang it. I didn't even want to die there. Not that I ever really wanted to, but... Oh, he's eating! He's stealing, he's thieving. Why didn't we grab that? Wizard. Oh, maybe that was... Okay, yeah, that was the vine that I was thinking of, Global. Back at the Krispy Kreme, that's what it was. In my head, I was like, was it a Starbucks? It was something like that. Oh, this is water? Whoop. I just had to jump, so... Did someone tell you that was a secret passage? My brother used to do that. My little after effect from when I jumped got me tricked. I was like, oh, water rippled. Can bounce off shallow water? Nope. So much for my deaths. It's 2 deaths. Top Gear was relentlessly awful in every humanist way, but it's so funny. In New Game Plus, he collects the debt when you die. Don't have enough, you get a game over. Interesting. Yeah, so going back to the whole Krispy Kreme topic, I never had anything other than the base Krispy Kreme. Well, fresh, I should say. I've had other types of Krispy Kremes, but I always felt like the base Krispy Kreme was just like crack formulated into pastries. shoot that sugar straight into my heart. My arteries. What is going on? Didn't need to kill him, but I needed to make a point. So I guess this is less of a traditional Metroidvania and more of just like an action platformer. So level design's been pretty linear, which isn't necessarily a bad thing. I don't know why I thought it was a Metroidvania then. It opens up. Okay. Oh, have you played this before, Astadex? I got stuck. Living outside of time, I tend to lose track. Have we met before from your perspective? That kind of reminds me of one of the things that they talk about in Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy, or whichever book it was. I think it's like the third or fourth one. Those all kind of blended together to me, and I don't remember what sequence of events happen in which book. No, you haven't, but you looked it up. Oh, really? Kind of an interesting way to do it, I guess. Yeah, because from the very little I've seen from the trailer for this game, it looks like it gets pretty hectic and more akin to a game like Celeste with some of its platforming. Maybe not quite like the later levels of Celeste, but up there. I almost walked into that. This isn't your kind of game, oh really? Be gone, bot. Oh yeah, I can just drop through the platform. While you're watching me, it's more out of curiosity to see how it plays than any real desire. I know what that's like. Kind of funny to just say it so bluntly, though. I believe you have reached the Necromancer's doorstep. Any advice? Very little is known about this village. Okay, so no advice. Dodging anything that looks like evil magic could be a good start. Wow, great help. Well, I also recommend looking at my inventory for any useful upgrades. I really appreciate all the support. Look, the Necromancer is a newcomer. All we know for now is that he plans on taking over the world with his undead army. All we know? Sorry, I meant I. All I know. I'm totally on my own here. Losing weight, gaining ground by 5 upgrades in the shop. Figured getting health is a little bit better than the key. And with this army of undead, everyone will soon fear the mighty Ruxton! What now? We have a visitor. I don't have time for visitors! Well, he seems to have time for you. Oh, great. Just when you think you get to play with your evil lab.
Do I have to remind you who's in charge here?
Now say something threatening and try not to embarrass us like you did last time. Well, I've been practicing. Watch this. Who dares enter my lair? Oh, is that a messenger?
Looks like it.
What do we do?
Steal the scroll, of course.
Good plan. On guard! Face the mighty might of Ruxton the Great! We parry these? Oh. Of course we can. Wait, they went through. Or no, I was just in the wrong spot. He's got a laser! I should have just been swinging. Oh, he lasering. He's gonna get me. I'm gonna die. I walked into it, and that's not good. I'm gonna lose. Okay. So just spamming was not the plan. How you manage your budget is up to you, but I'd recommend dodging these in the future. Oh, his face, that's cute. Ow. I suck. Oh, damn. I forgot about the contact damage already. Oh, he's angry. Dungeon Brawler. Defeat the Necromancer. I yield!
Wait, I don't.
It's over. This evil thing is clearly not working out for us, no matter how many skulls we slap onto ourselves.
Any suggestions then? I'm listening.
I don't know, just something else.
Like what?
Introspection would be a good start. What has all of this brought us, really?
Ridiculous. I'm sticking to evil.
Oh, yeah? And how are you going to accomplish anything if I'm not carrying you?
Well, I could... That's... Yeah, that's a good point, actually.
It's settled then. Carry on, messenger. We promise not to cause the world any harm. Chadwick, would it be a terrible idea to wax your head? Probably, because I imagine the spots around your ears and the back of your neck would suck, but maybe not that badly. But being able to, like, if you're doing it all on your own, it'd probably be easy to miss a spot, or having the strength / leverage to pull the paper off could be annoying. Yeah, I'm gonna talk to the shopkeeper, see if he has more dialogue. No. I didn't mean that. I was wondering if it could screw up by like hitting him when he'd already given up. Figured the game would have a funny clip about something like that. Bamboo Creek. Sounds like some Battletoads music. Stink. Wait, what? Hold on. Give me some of them projectiles, maybe. Oh my god, there's something up there. How do I get up there? Maybe I can land on where this thing is. I'm gonna die because I'm screwing around too much. gonna keep trying a little bit more at least. Ah! I'm terrible. Alright, so it wouldn't let me go further to the left. I don't want to give up that. I'm probably going to go back to the beginning. As long as there's no bike section for the Battletoads. Global, you read Reddit post from a lady who accidentally glued her butt cheeks together with wax. With wax? I feel like I've heard a similar story, but not about, like, wax. I think somebody glued his butt cheeks together as a joke, and then he was shocked Pikachu when his butt cheeks were glued together. Go. The hell? So it's literally just in that one spot at the end of the stage, huh? And having enemies drop health now is pretty clutch. Especially when I'm making terrible decisions. I wasn't trying to go all the way up. This might be a New Game Plus type situation. I forget I don't automatically get an air jump. Unless there's a way to go to the right, which I didn't see. Maybe we'll get an upgrade here. Robbie, you think this game looks cool? Nice. Ooh. Doubles do reduce Quarble's fine for saving your life by 50%. It's probably worth it in the long run if I keep dying like a Goomba. Bamboo Creek! That must be a sight for sore eyes after you're trekking the catacombs. Sure is. Do make the best of it. This place is as close to a day off as you'll get on this adventure. I'll try. I just didn't know something so cheerful existed. I guess that says more about your mindset than about the world. What are these crystals I'm collecting? So you're a touch the unidentified magic object first and ask questions later kind of guy. They're time shards. I can use them to augment your abilities. How does it work? Exactly the way we've been doing it so far. You select what you want and give me the required amount of shards so I can do my thing. I meant the spell itself. It's complicated, but I'm curious, and I'm busy. Do you have any stories to share? Of course I do, but now is not the time. Why not? You're in Bamboo Creek. This is as sunny as it gets in this here cursed world. So? So I suggest you take the opportunity to play outside. Bye now. Chadwick, you read that same post that Global did? I'm assuming when it trails off into black like that, it's a death pit. What? Oof, probably should have gotten it from that guy. What is this? It's like Bowser fireballs or something. Ooh. Can't get up higher there. And that first area's got me really messed up looking for stuff like that again. Global, they had to rush to get to the door, and in the urgency didn't realize what they'd done until it was too late. It's Ben K. Damn, Ben K, chill. Corrupted Monk. Is she gonna respawn? You got me. I need to parry. They're cheating! What the? Speedy Piranha! So I need to cut the part underneath the top? Oh, the core in the middle. Okay. So we have that. Weird. Hey, Logos, happy birthday. You turned 30, still spiritually a zoomer? Nah, once you hit over 30, you become a spiritual boomer. Those are the rules. I get to be like, how do you do, fellow kids? Hey, Undead, how's it going? Nice to see you again. Guess I'll go with HP +1 because I'm bad. 200 is our next upgrade. Time in his illusion. Illusion of time, aka Illusion of Gaia. Fun game. He's gonna show up tomorrow talking about weather and birds. See what you did there. How did I miss? Oh, no, 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 no. Don't stand in spikes. I'm used to getting reset and not just being able to power through it. You know, that one extra health point that I got myself just saved me. Talk about a timely upgrade. It's kind of messy. We're gonna fight Ben K again? No, we got the plant boys. Still have people talk about birds and the weather to you all the time. Don't know whether to offer my condolences or congratulations. Where's this one wrecked? It's kind of neat. Should have gone all the way up? Nah, it didn't matter. I did go through walls? Oh. Can't really play that one off with "you should see the other guy." Logos, don't tell anything about the Ellen Bling movie. Is this ninja game related to Ninja Gaiden? Not really, although it seems to have made some Ninja Gaiden jokes already, or references. Joke references. I missed. Yeah, I don't know who wants to avoid spoilers and stuff like that. so it's a little bit easier to just avoid it altogether. Try not to squish myself again this time. Duck. Makes sense considering all the sentiments about leaks and spoilers. Gotta hit every lantern in case the best item in the game's ever hit anyone. What is this lag? Was Wesker in Resident Evil? I think I remember Game Informer talking about that in like 1996. Probably 1998. Probably shouldn't have killed that guy. How could I can't get up there? Get that other dude to come back. I have been going the wrong way. We got the save point, that's the important thing. Wesker was Resident Evil? Okay. Oh, a film joke. Alright, Ask Next, you have a good night. Take care. So I guess the boss is up next. A boss in Bamboo Creek? That's a good one. Well, with the layout, you know, perfectly centered gate, symmetrical lanterns, no scrolling, I just thought, look, you're perfectly free to hallucinate patterns and try to make sense of them, but I believe I told you this place was like your day off. So, well, would you fight a boss on your day off? Exactly. You wouldn't fight your boss on your day off, would you? Wait, did I get the key upgrade? No, okay. Ah, so this is how they wanted us to go up. This way would be a lot more annoying, huh? Actually, I suppose the way that I did it is probably the more annoying way. But for me, it was fun. Deposit at the riverbank. Jump down the big waterfall in Bamboo Creek. So you can make those types of jumps. I don't think we're gonna make this. This kind of reminds me of going into the pit thingy in Dark Souls 2 toward the gutter. The well. Wait in the creek no more. This is a new place. Howling Grotto. Pretty cool. Kind of reminds me of the mine level in Bonk's Adventure, or Bonk's Revenge. Oh, did we get to float up? Not yet, at least. We're looking for more ninja platformer games. There's Vengeful Guardian Moonrider that came out in 23. It's more dark and gritty. Cool, Undead, if you wouldn't mind leaving that as a comment on the stream itself, not in the chat, or on the Discord, so that way I could remember to look at it later. I'll definitely do that. I fell in a pit. That you did. That gap is way too wide. There's no way I can make the jump. This reminds me of a story. A long time ago, warriors of the Squirrel Clan invented a way to soar through the skies. Touching on a freedom humans can seldom dream of, some would mistake them for gods. Incredible. Yeah, whatever. Here's a wingsuit. You got the wingsuit. Press and hold A while airborne to glide. Deploy over geysers to fly upwards. Thanks for the wingsuit. You bet! Don't forget to try it out by pressing and holding A while airborne. Why was it free and not the other upgrades? Because it was mandatory to your progression. You can't save the world if you're stuck in a pit. Will there be more freebies in the future? There's only one way to find out. Now isn't there? What do you mean? I mean, you should carry on with your quest while letting your heart know for sure that this here cursed world and its inhabitants have a lot of surprises left in store for you. Welcome to the Howling Grotto. Do people live here? Some cave-dwelling creatures used to, a long time ago. They built structures from the streams of emerald running through the rock and believed the wind was the breath of a god. Anything I should know? Not really, other than it's gliding time. Well, that wingsuit I gave you? Yeah? Sorry, I don't have enough contextual data. I meant to say something that would make sense regardless of whether you had already used the wingsuit to ride the wind tunnels. You're being awkward now. What's wrong with you? I gave you something that virtually lets you fly and you'd rather stay here and chat?
Have any stories?
Of course, here's one for you. There once was a king who had a pretty rough time managing his emotions. Experiencing nothing but extremes, he would always feel either too excited or too depressed, which caused him to never get anything done. Just as he was about to lose all hope of getting his life together and be a viable ruler for his people, he was visited by a traveling relic hunter. To rid the king of his woes, the relic hunter gave him a magic ring, promising it would make him sad when he is happy, and happy when he is sad. It worked like a literal charm, and the kingdom became very prosperous as a result. When the king passed away, the castle's wizard promptly grabbed the ring to finally try and understand the source of its power. As it turned out, the ring wasn't magic at all. But how could a non-magic ring make you sad when you're happy, and happy when you're sad? Any guess? My guess would be that he didn't use it when he was happy to become sad, so it's the placebo effect of being sad and then thinking he was happy.
Not really.
I had a small inscription that read, "This too shall pass."
Whoa. That's deep.
It's more than deep. I just gave you the cure for anxiety through a fairy tale.
Thanks, shopkeeper.
Hey now, don't push it. It's almost like keep calm and chive on. So Undead, you can put it in either the content feedback channel or even general would be fine. Don't know if we can get back. Nope. I like our little flip. Oh, that's super cool. So if I don't hold it, I can just look around. Thank you, sir. Try. What the? I wonder if I could just shoot this with the shuriken. Probably not, but right? How funny would that be if it worked? Cool. I'm scared. Oops, I screwed that up. I almost had it, actually. It's pretty good run, honestly. Alright, Robbie, you have a good night. Take care. Device battery low. What was it talking about? My controller? My computer? What the hell? Did I somehow knock the back out? Like wasn't fully plugged in, I don't think. Let's look. Smart charging, okay. It's a golem. We are getting the crystal thingies faster than I initially expected, to be honest. So these are real barriers. Surprised I didn't hurt myself on that. I wasn't looking up there. So I think this would be a death pit because it's got the little dots. Yep, okay, can't slide down. That's actually such a clutch quality of life feature for real. Because it gives players the opportunities to experiment to see if they can go down pits, so it rewards exploration without being punishing. Can we knock this back? Punishing to an absurd or silly degree. I was hoping I had a wee bit more time. Man, I imagine a no upgrade run of this game would have to be really hard. You get to spots like that. Well, I guess I probably could have just ducked. Can't get those now. I screwed up. And I'm assuming that's a death bit because it's got the dots. Do I need both or just one? Maybe I'll try to wait. Oh wait, Aerobatics Warrior. Wingsuit attack. Press X while gliding with the wingsuit to attack downwards. Ooh, we get a dare. Wait, that reminds me, because there was those blocks in the other stage that I felt like I couldn't attack downward to get. Go up. Oh, okay. That actually be pretty clutch. Well, maybe I should get this now. It's kind of cool. Too slow on that one. So that just connects in both ways, I guess. Do I go all the way up or not? Feels like there should be more breakable walls or something there. Boss time, I guess. Well, I hope you're up for a challenge. Why? Because something big is up next. What? Well, let's just say you're about to fight someone who understands that the best defense is a good defense. Who? Wish I could tell you. Anyway, your 3 questions are up. Carry on. Since when is there a 3 questions rule? Hey, that's 4 now. It's a core. I saw this dude in the trailer. It's one of the only things I kind of remember. I try not to pay too much attention. Oh, we broke. Oh, we need to get to the top. Okay. Can't get off the face. He's cheating. He's doing different stuff. I'm gonna lose. Screwed up. The first paycheck always feels good, but at this point I mostly see the work. The ceiling gets lowered when he's doing that. Okay. Or the walls, rather. Meep! So pretty much as soon as I see those things I need to dip. And the second one's a flute. So. Shine! Uh-oh. Phase 2. Can I go down there with him? Oh no. Actually, this is a phase 2. What the hell? I touched him. Ghastly got me. Perfect timing. It was my turn to buy around. Should have kept running. Interesting. Just closed off that side. That time. I thought he was gonna get got. I got got. Okay, I was gonna say I'm doing so badly at this. Probably should have lost. Like, thanks for destroying my golem?
Well, you attacked first.
What are you talking about? I've been digging through these caverns for centuries and you just randomly engaged.
No way.
Way!
No way.
You know what? Fair enough. I see how you could have thought I was a threat.
I guess my survival instincts kicked in a little too fast.
I understand. It's all good.
Look, I'm sorry I destroyed your golem, okay?
Don't worry about it.
I mean it. I'm sorry.
It's alright. Honest mistake.
So, how do I get out of here?
I'll adjust the wind for you. Good luck on your quest.
My bad. Defeat the Emerald Golem.
You can leave using the wind tunnel. Again, I don't mind our misunderstanding.
His only friend left. Coolshroom Marsh. Oh, this place is cool. Oh, this is giving me Wonder Boy vibes in Monsterland. When you go to the Mushroom Village and stuff. Oh, this place is awesome.
It's quicksand.
All those shows that I watched in the 90s prepared me for this. Did I just keep going? Yeah. Wait a second. How can I be so gullible? Oh. I wasn't really expecting you to fall in that pit. That's what I would have said if I had any faith in you. Oof. I just died. I didn't realize I wasn't at full health to begin with. Did that projectile look like a health potion to you? Dead in a lot of death quotes, and that means they had to have had a system for recognizing how the player died, which actually does take a lot of extra work to implement fully in a game. I was wondering if they could. I'm gonna keep checking underneath the death. Underneath the death quicksand pits. Oh, so they can aim whenever, wherever. Alright, I gotta risk it for the biscuit. Is it because this one has a face? Nope, it's a death. Riggedy rip! If someone's watching, you can pretend you just wanted to show them how I have always random contextual insults when you die. They called me out. It is a little bit awkward. Oh yeah, I have lower health. Little awkward, always needing to. Whew. Remind myself that I'm at low health when we first start after a death. Some of the issue though. May as well save and upgrade. No, I can't upgrade your shit. Guess I could buy that. It's probably a good one in the grand scheme of things. Yeah, I've been dying more frequently. Maybe I should get that now. Although this one, oh, it's 1,000. We'll wait. Emerald Golem. I still can't believe you defeated the Emerald Golem. Did you get a chance to understand its motive? That thing wasn't evil. It was just digging away. What? You mean all these messengers that were killed? All a misunderstanding. Wow. Welcome to Coalshoe Marsh, said no one ever. Yeah, this place is eerie. Tell me about it. I once had to look through the mud for an artifact. Gave up pretty quickly. What happened to this area? Legend says it used to be ruled by a monstrosity called the Primal Fear until a brave monk defeated it. Both were very mighty indeed. With its final breath, the Primal Fear cursed the monk forever. Cursed? Legend also says that the monk still roams the marsh to this day, turning any trespassers into fungi. Oh, great. No one knows whether any of that is true, but yeah, I'd pick up the pace if I were you. Have any stories? Of course, here's one for you. There once was a messenger who kept asking for stories. Even though he was supposed to move on with his very important quest, he just couldn't get enough. The shopkeeper living in a void outside of time is connected to all eras, and so at first was happy to share the myths and legends encountered over decades of traveling. Alas, the messenger never seemed to appreciate the morals or takeaways, so the shopkeeper decided to be done with the stories thing. The end. No way. I liked your stories. Come on. Maybe later. We'll see. Aw. Story time is over. So we'll need to come into this other area? So do I need to do it in the bubble specifically? Probably oh, never mind. I was gonna be like, well, probably because that shows air is popping up that way. I got tricked 3 times. Did someone tell you that was a secret passage? My brother used to do that.
I was gonna try to bounce off the top of it into the thing. Anyway. Sorry, I wasn't spinning properly. It's time to cap out of that. Got screaming funguses. Shove it. That was totally my fault. Huh? As pure fluke, I did not see what that achievement was at all. How did I even... Oh. I totally did not see that. Let's save it. So my attack doesn't go above me at all. Okay. There, I tried. Didn't work. Oh. Well, maybe I can't do that. Wait, I could use this guy though. Perhaps. Okay, that was about the best I could have possibly done. So we can't go that way. Can we hit these things? Yeah. No. Oh, really? So like the boo rings from Super Mario World. Guys, remember that time it got killed by a door? Jumped into it. Should have just shot that dude. What do we have here? Alright, so I do need to get both. The question is, throughout the entirety of the playthrough, would I get 400 back in the savings? I think I might, honestly. Don't know how long the game is. I'm low on health.
Oh, what? Okay. I don't know why I lost the wingsuit ability. That was dumb. I didn't even pay off my debt. It was not worth. I should have read that. That looked different. Damn it. I wasn't trying to walk into him. I wonder if I could use enemy resource. Break those types of things. Cool, we got health. We did that pretty badly. I was paying attention somehow. I wonder if it's possible to get to the top. Yeah. I need that guy. We can get him out. No, I don't. I just need these dudes. Can I go up? This might be a bad idea, but... It's probably just going to connect to the top anyway, but I was just a little bit too curious for my own good. Oh yeah, I have less health. Ah! I'm not playing like I have less health, but I do. I think I do want to go back. No. It's gonna bother me if I don't. Am I supposed to have an upgrade that I don't have? Well, a dub is a dub. We did it! Whatever it is. Wait, how do I get back? Oh no! Saved by the bell. Thanks for touching those spikes, man. You just got me out of a very boring dinner. The worst part is I don't actually know if me grabbing that power coin persists between the areas after death. I think I could get back, but I'd really need to angle my body so that way I don't die falling back from the spikes. Can't grab that. Timely joke from a devil. No devil lived on. The way these dudes scream when they die kind of reminds me of some of the sound effects from killing monsters in Landstalker, the old Sega Genesis game. Might want to save up to get 1,000, to be honest. Be careful! I sense a fallen up ahead. A fallen? It's how we call messengers whose quest came to a tragic end. Their power corrupted by demon magic. Why are you so serious all of a sudden? Because it doesn't get more serious than a rogue messenger about to unleash on you. These stories about a monk. It really is that one monk. What are you talking about? About you meeting your match. Good luck. I think I'll save me monies. Well, it seems we have an intruder. We need to get out of here. This place is filled with monsters. Oh, did my cool shroom scare you? So it's true. Don't like my army? It's a shame, really, since you were about to join it. Wait, that scroll, it couldn't be. No, impossible. Kneel before your queen and receive the curse of quills. She's got a whip. Oh Lord, she hopping. She's trying to touch Fuzzy, get dizzy. She's cheating.
jumped a little bit too late. I did recognize it, though. She's going higher. Oops. Got here. Quill survived. Defeat the Queen of Quills. Oh, there's a green guy. Now, wait a second. Who do you think you are? I'm Quillbull. Quillbull? This name makes no sense. Why have I never seen you before? I was exiled a long time ago, when I got cursed along with my messenger. That voice, are you? Out of here? You bet. See ya, sucker. I wonder what would have happened if I didn't die to this point. Huh? That's cool. I was hoping to get that whip or something. Sometimes it can be disappointing to one-shot a boss, but that one felt pretty nice, honestly. Searing Crags. Don't know how long this game is. I feel like we're making some pretty good progress. Probably shouldn't... The safety grab! It didn't work. I guess the tutorial mode is off. Ooh, maybe we're gonna get an upgrade. Congratulations, you made it to the base of the mountain. Almost there. Do you know what this means? I don't know. Does it mean you have another dialogue trap for me? What? Oh, so you're just going to try and steal my character like that? I guess you think you deserve a prize? No. Well, you do. Plus, you'll never be able to make the climb without the rope dart. The rope dart? Don't overthink it. Everyone will probably end up calling it the grappling hook anyway. Here. You got the rope dart. Press B to throw. Try it on rings, lanterns, walls, and enemies. Ooh, you can use it on enemies. Rope darts. So thanks for the rope dart. Like, so thanks for the rope dart? Oh, did you think that was an awkward interaction? You could say that. Clearly, you never had to tell your boss that your little experiment went wrong, permanently impacting one of your colleagues. Hey, I heard that. Anyways, you can use it on rings, lanterns, walls, and enemies. Go nuts! Monk. About that monk. As I feared, our most promising messenger did not die, but was instead cursed forever. She became the Queen of Quills. How did that happen? This is a tale for another time. Any stories? Of course, here's one for you. It's a story I once told the guy who hooked me up with music for my shop. There once was a village struggling to figure out who the werewolf was.
People kept dying every full moon, and very gorily at that. One day, a brave young couple decided to venture into the woods. He would be the hunter, and she the bait. As one would expect from such a cliched setting, they got separated and our hunter faced off alone against the beast near a cliff. After 15 minutes of a literal uphill battle, the hunter managed to chop off the werewolf's paw with his axe, just as it was attempting to choke him. The hunter then ran for his life, severed paw still clutched to his throat. By the time he got home, the sun was up, and he found his fiancée bleeding, also badly wounded. The paw on his throat had reverted to its human form. In that moment, he noticed it was wearing a ring he had purchased a few days ago. The end. Oh, that was spooky. I'm still looking for a title. Any suggestions? What about The Werewolf Bride? Wow, great idea! Really? No, not really. You put the reveal in the title. Got him. I gotta touch that thing every act. I press the wardrobe. That's how we get to Narnia. So it only goes horizontally. Damn, so this thing like flings you. That's pretty cool, actually. I was expecting it to be a kind of run-of-the-mill grappling device. Luckily, I didn't throw myself into the spikes. Pretty good at telegraphing in audio cues on these stalactite. I always forget the difference between them. I need to come up with a mnemonic to help me remember. Between stalactite and stalagmite. I think tight were the ones that stayed on the ceiling. Oh, I didn't notice the little thing over there, the platform. Suppose we have another shot so soon. So even if I did get up there,
Guess that explains it. It's for low-skilled players like me. So it automatically grabs the walls. I'm not sure if I actually like that. That's what I get for talking trash about that save point being right there. I could have put it here. Got some crumbly boys right there. Can I grab the projectiles? Oh, I don't know. The lanterns are in the way. So the grapple will punch through them, that's fine. Go. How the hell do I get down? What was the point of that? It didn't make breakfast at all. Third shop save, which was weird. Missed it. I knew it would work that way. I didn't want it to work that way. Oh, that's funny. If all else fails, you can try jumping. Damn, you really fly with those. Whoops. Okay, we're done. wondering if I should have gone that way. Yep, okay, absolutely should. What the hell are these? Angry shrimp. Hey, Sway, how's it going, brother? How is Terraria working out for you? Evil shrimp and dogs. More progress today than the past week? Oh, really? So you beat the Wall of Flesh and or the bee? Are you lacking Calamity mod? Is this your first time doing Calamity? First time you're doing Wall of Flesh prep now? Nice. Good luck with him. Yeah, I haven't played Calamity because I typically don't like to mod my games for stuff like that. So I don't know how much worse Wall of Flesh is in that version of the game because I know Calamity mod is kind of hardcore with its presentation of difficulty at times. So good luck. But the bee nades always serve me extremely well in normal Terraria. Even on the higher difficulties, it's pretty good. Although, getting bee nades can be a little bit easier said than done sometimes. Stupid bird! You've beaten the base game twice now? Nice. How's this game I'm playing? It's actually really cool. I only learned about this game recently. It's been out for a couple of years now. But I was surprised that I haven't heard about it because this is the type of game that I enjoy quite a bit. Kind of like the old school Ninja Gaiden or Shinobi games. Have I ever played Super Meat Boy? A little bit. Super Meat Boy is the type of platformer where I'm like, man, this is challenging to the point where I don't really want to play it. Same thing with I Want to Be the Guy or I Want to Be the Boshi or Boshi, however it's pronounced. Logos, I missed out on the 18+ mods for New Vegas. True. Can't miss what you don't have. Level boss. Looks like the boss is up. Surely you mean the bosses? Bosses. Bosses. The bosses are up. I need to fight more than one boss here? Well, technically it's more like personal training than an actual fight. What? Don't let me ruin it. Go see for yourself. Personal training. It's the ogres.
Another day, another stew simmering. Oh yeah. Mountain life is a blast, but I miss seeing adventurers pass by. I hear ya. Remember humans? You bet I do. They were almost as interesting as obvious foreshadowing.
Alright, Sway, you have a good night.
Oh, look, a human. Who would have thought? Yo, Kolos, check this little guy out. Whoa, Suses, see that scroll? Hey, little guy, are you the carrier? Don't be silly, Suses. Everyone knows it's the runner. You're confused, Kolos. I'm pretty sure it's the envoy.
There we go. We got our New Vegas reference.
No, you've misconstrued, Suses. It's actually the emissary. Come on, Kolos. I think I remember it being the courier.
That's actually it.
Seriously, Suses. How about we agree on the message bearer? Can do, Kolos. Want to test the message bearer's sportsmanship? I thought you'd never ask, Suses. Let's see what you got, little guy.
Tag team. Kind of reminds me of Orange from Gunstar Heroes. Ah! He's got a butt cheek tattoo with a heart. Takes real heart to beat that guy. So does this dude have a weak back? Is he just gonna turn around? I was gonna say I probably should not be standing on top of him like that, huh? Oh Lord, he's blinking. You're gonna die. Oh, smack him in the butt. He handstanded me. Hey, Global, how's it going? Yeah, Gunstar Heroes. One of my favorites. Thought he was gonna move faster. I just gone through him. Maybe I should just damage boost him. Do the tank. Keep walking into the guy, why don't I? Oh. So my first strat was working better with sticking to the wall and dashing through it multiple times. Global, what's your favorite stage and boss in the Gunstar Heroes? And why is the green and the railway game? Papaya dance, of course. Not, curry? Hot curry, whatever it's called.
Although he's angry. I tried to jump it. I didn't get to smack him at all. Get him! Beat him! It's my fault. I was trying to go for broke. A whopping 286 time shards accumulated so far. I'm glad they assigned me to you. Oof. Oh, duh. Forgot I had the ability to jump after I hit something. I think because I got blocked, I just didn't assume that would work. Let's go. Go. They got me. Oh, leg day. Defeat Kolos and Sissus.
Consarna Kolos, the postman packs quite a punch.
Savvily stated, Sissus.
We like you, little guy. What do you reckon, Kolos? He probably needs to reach the top of our mountain. Seems so, Sissus. I say we help out. Confirmed, Kolos. Let's do this. Thanks for the workout, little guy. Now don't move. This might sting a little.
Wait, what?
Ready, Kolos. Set, Sissus. Hut!
Huh. That was very Battletoads.
Well, I'm hungry now. Shall we snack, Kolos? I dissent, Sissus. We promised not to eat until our power thistle was ready to be added to the pot. I forgot completely, Kolos. Surely its magical properties will make us even stronger. It will be succulent, Sissus. It will be con carne, Kolos. Let's sit by the stew until the thistle is fully grown.
Glacial Peak. Oh, we're going up to the Celeste Land. Got a little bit scared that it was going to be an auto-scrolling level for a second with the way that the camera moved initially. Ooh. Oh. We have ice physics, of course. Wouldn't be an ice level without ice physics.
Oh. Stink. There we go. No! Why does it not let me go farther? Is this a lie? Oh, when I play it like that, it's a lie. Wait, you just said 25 deaths prevented? Fudge. I don't know why I thought I could down air like that. I need to be in the flipping mode. Bro, that has to be a lie. But why is it there? Maybe I just need to get that high. Whoops. To go continue to the left. This doesn't matter. Man, they really trolled the hell out of me with that. Stupid enticing grapple hook. Rope that spot. Cool. Current area. I'm finally near the mountain summit. Looks like my adventure is about to come to an end. Clearly you haven't watched the trailer. Pardon? Never mind. Hey, it's cold and slippery out there. Be careful. Do you have any stories to share? Of course, here's one for you. There once was a village settled in a land of ice and snow. Food was scarce, but not as much as heat. Their elders spoke of a lush grove, safe, abundant, and with comfortable weather to boot.
The only problem was that grove lay on the other side of a permanent hailstorm which would take weeks to cross. One day, a brave couple left their young boy behind to attempt what the village called the trek. They would scout all the way to the grove and confirm its existence, then come back to the village and lead everyone to a better life. Like all who attempted the trek before them, they sadly and predictably never came back. Over the following decades, that boy grew up with only one goal in mind: to take on the trek himself and find his parents alive at the grove or dead in the ice. Figuring they may have simply been ill-prepared, he trained every day until he was 5 years older than his parents were when they left for the trek, then set off for his own attempt. The hailstorm's first bite wasn't as bad as he thought it would be. The ice-cold soil slowly worked its way into his bones. After days of walking through the storm without realizing it was all just a metaphor playing out in his troubled young adult mind, he stumbled upon a no-pun-intended chilling sight. His parents, frozen solid in a block of ice. The shock was too strong. He remained there, cursing, pondering and cursing again, until the cold took him to become part of the ice block. The end. What? What do you mean, what? No moral? Or at least a proper ending? Sometimes stories can be harsh. Might just be the very message they mean to convey about life. You need to think about what transpired and find your own takeaways. There are no wrong answers, as long as they ring true to you. Maybe. But this one really felt like a pointless story. And it just might be the case for you that it was. Or, you could consider the implications of our adventurer being 5 years older than his parents when he found them. Can you imagine gazing upon those who are your protectors and mentors, realizing they're actually younger than you? Your bearers of truth, the wise ones, those you aspired to be like? A harsh reality indeed. You thought they knew it all, had it all figured out, that they were centered and filled with purpose. But there you stand, beholding the one pillar you ever took for granted and used for stability, physically crystallized yet mentally shattered before your very eyes. Had they really found inner peace already when you knew them, meaning you're the one who missed the mark? Or were they simply excellent actors? Food for thought, huh? Yes, that's enough. Remember, this is all subjective. I shared but one angle. It makes me wonder if the reason why food was plentiful enough is because after procreating, the adults would go off into the wilderness to never be seen again. It's a pretty radical story, even if the messenger here thought it was pointless. Okay, folks, now that we've gotten to the save point in the next area, I think this is a good place to stop for the night. Thank you for joining me on the journey through the first part of the messenger. Hopefully I'll catch you all on the next one at 10 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So until then, take care, stay safe. Last Protagonist out.